She was always
thinking. She thought about all the things she didn't understand, like why she didn't like broccoli, or why dogs made her nervous, or why nighttime car rides always seemed to calm her down when she felt like crying.
She wondered about why she wasn't an artist, because she would have so many things to say with colors if only she was an artist.
Because her world was big.
She was small, and she couldn't understand why God seemed to like her best always looking up at things. Why her eyes were brown, but oh, how she wished they were blue. Or why she always wished she had more of a magical confidence that comes with a new pair of shoes.
Sometimes everything inside her felt nervous and shaky. Don't tell me not to worry, she would say.
Don't you know I would turn it off if I knew how? And sometimes she closed her eyes and wished, because she believed in a hope that gave chills to some peculiar corner of her heart.
Like the way a story
talks
talks
to some deep part of you,
echoing back sky-colored memories.
Some days, life seems static and unchanging, like a rusty, dripping faucet that never turns off. But other days, everything inside of her head seemed to spin, like that old record her brother used to play down the hall from her bedroom, or that creaky old ceiling fan that she was sure was going to fall right off, or that old yellow merry-go-round on the playground, or the whole world spinning faster and faster and faster, until she thought about everything there must be in the world to think about. One after one after one, like continuous jungle gym bars that kept going and going and going.
She thought about childhood and fears and joy and time and space and life and death and love and hate and anger and hurt and regret and smiles and the whole world and everything between.
She thought about it all at once, without really thinking about any of it all. It all just existed as one big colorful thought of everything. Kind of the way you feel when you're up on top of the clouds and everything around you just keeps going and going and going and you don't know where to begin because it's just so big and you're just so small. And she didn't quite know where to begin to sort it all out because she hadn't figured out yet where it all belonged. She felt like the flowers from the garden that started from seeds. Just give it time, Dad had said. It will grow. She laughed because the thoughts in her head sounded silly, but she didn't care. She didn't care because she liked them all, because they belonged to her. And even though time was always running, and she was always growing, and she wasn't a little girl anymore, and the world was a scary place, but it was beautiful at the same time, and she loved so many things, and she felt so deeply that it ached sometimes, and it gave her so much to think about, and her thoughts and her dreams were all safe inside like a secret garden because they belonged to her, and she belonged to them. And it was nice to belong to something.